This is Vic Elias with the Grundy County Sheriff's Department. We have the Safe Passage Program designed to help those in need of treatment for any type of addiction. And if you need help with an addiction, please call our non-emergency number at 815-942-0336 and let the dispatcher know that you need help, and they'll place you in contact with someone that can help you and get you into treatment immediately.
It's been very amazing. It was very easy. It was just a phone call and they answered. You know, it was something that it almost seemed too easy, but
yeah, they did all the work.
They did. You know, we made the phone call and Vic said, "I'll call you back in a couple hours." And in a couple hours, he called back and he said they're ready for him. Go ahead and drop them off. They'll be waiting at the door for you. So it was literally that simple to get them in there.
The Safe Passage program was implemented by the Grundy County Sheriff's Office in early 2018, and so far 27 people have enrolled. One of those individuals included R.J. Ridgely, whose parents Angela and Rodney Ridgely from Custer Park have had their fair share of heartbreak.
A son that's been in active addiction for several years. He started probably around the age of 13 years old. So we have had multiple inpatient drug treatment programs and things that we have put him into, trying to seek out help. And it was mostly comes to things that we had sought after trying to seek him help. We also, 5 years ago, April 24th of 2015, lost our daughter to a heroin overdose. So we have had to deal with that too in the past.
The Ridgeleys said Brittany's situation was different than RJ's.
She never really battled any kind of addiction, so it started in around September of 2013, and during that time frame, we did try to get her help. We made several phone calls to several different places all over the United States, not just in Illinois. We were trying for Illinois, we were trying for even places in California. There was never any beds available. She progressively got worse until she then started to get involved with the court system, and then the courts started court ordering her drug treatment, but then there was still no beds available. So in April of 2015 was the last time that she was court ordered drug treatment. 11 days before she actually passed away, she was ordered again for treatment, but there was again nowhere for her to go.
After running into several dead ends with different treatment alternatives, the Ridgeleys are thankful for the Safe Passage program as it saved RJ's life.
It was actually Labor Day that our son decided that he wanted help, and we reached out to a friend who put us in contact with Detective Vic Elias with the Grundy County Sheriff's Department, and he called us back within. He answered the phone. Not only did he answer, he called us back, and my son was in a treatment program within
24 hours.
Yeah, that same day. The same day, just a couple hours later, he was into the program right away the same day. And it was on Labor Day, so they took time away from their family to help our family to get the treatment that was needed immediately the same day. And it was of no charge to us or our son. He was able to go into the program not owing any money for anything and go in immediately within a couple of hours of saying that he wanted help and he was ready for help. And I think that was the biggest difference between him and our daughter, that made a huge impact of why he's still here with us today.
Grundy County Sheriff's Detective Vic Elias said there are different treatment methods available through the Safe Passage program.
I've had a lot of folks come in and they, especially we all know with COVID, we're very cautious. A lot of assessments now, they were done in person prior to COVID, obviously. Now they're done over the phone. So a lot of times if it's during normal business hours where I can have that person call the lady direct from Family Guidance Centers, and she can do an assessment over the phone, and then when she's done, she can pretty much tell them you are a candidate for, let's say it's just outpatient treatment. You're a candidate for inpatient or intensive outpatient treatment, or along the lines of a MAT program, which is a medicated assistant treatment program, so on. So she can deem after that assessment, or she can say again, like in RJ's case, oh, you definitely need inpatient treatment. We need to get you over to our center over at the old Brandon House, which is where Family Guidance Centers, they bought that location in Manteno and have turned it totally around, which is where we send all these folks for inpatient treatment.
Elias believes programs like this Safe Passage program are a better alternative than incarceration.
To reduce recidivism in the jail and reduce crime rate, because a lot of times we see with addiction, of course, folks are out committing crimes to facilitate a habit, right, which is an addiction, and they cannot control it. People have a misconception of addiction. It's something that's easily controlled, and it's not. That's why you just can't quit when you say, oh, I want to quit. Just like someone that smokes cigarettes, for example, it's not that easy just to say I'm done. And anyone that smokes cigarettes for a long period of time knows exactly what I'm talking about. It takes steps. There's programs out there, therapists, people to help these folks rid that addiction and overcome it. Because it's lifelong. It's something they'll have to deal with the rest of their lives.
Meanwhile, the Ridgely said their son RJ has been sober since early September of 2020 and is currently living in Florida, where he is aiming to become a chef and advocate.